Ayo mates, 2022 literally just rolled in, so I will take a few minutes to look back at my favorite handheld at the Nintendo 2DS and decide whether it is still worth it or not. The Nintendo 2DS is the third member of the Nintendo 3DS family. It was released on October 12, 2013. The Nintendo 2DS was officially announced in August of 2013 by good old Reggie Fils-Aimé. He stated that it was primarily aimed towards the younger users of Nintendo products, which explained the cheap price of the 2DS. Power-wise, it matched with the Nintendo 3DS. Even the displays have the same dimensions as the 3DS. Here I would note that the 2DS had one big screen that wasn't divided, which was one of the factors that allowed the 2DS to be cheaper than the 3DS. Only downside of the console was that it had mono speaker, but that shouldn't be a problem if you are using earphones. If you are interested more in the specs of the console, here are the additional specs. But of course the main gimmick of the 2DS was that it lacked 3D support, but it still played all of the 3DS games and the DS games too. The low price, lack of 3D, the convenience, the design, which was called a slice of cheese when introduced, attracted many other fans of Nintendo consoles too. Another drawback of the console is that it cannot be folded, so the displays can easily get scratched. I own the Super Mario Maker edition, which has an interesting choice of colors. But I like it, and the little 8-bit Mario in the bottom left corner gives the console an extra charm. Now on to the important part, to the games. Of course, the whole DS library, except for a few exceptions, can be played. The DS download play is supported by 3DSs too. New Super Mario Bros., Mario Party DS, My Sims, The Sims 2 and 3, Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force, Donkey Kong, Jungle Climber, so many licensed kids games. And the best of the best, Personal Trainer Cooking and its sibling My Cooking Coach. All of the good stuff is playable on the 2DS. But of course the most important of all are the games of the 3DS. So you can waste thousands of dollars on stupid Nintendo games. The first game on my list is New Super Mario Bros. 2. The New Super Mario Bros. Series started with the release of New Super Mario Bros. For the DS back in 2006, and Nintendo found a goldmine, because people had been waiting for a new 2D Mario game since Super Mario Land 2. Since then 4 more games came out. New Super Mario Bros. V, New Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. U, and New Super Mario Deluxe. In 2012, New Super Mario Bros. 2 came out, and a few months later, New Super Mario Bros. U came out too, which was a bit too much for some Nintendo fans besides the yearly FIFA port dose. About the game, it was aight. Little bit too short, but it was aight. The next one on the list is Super Mario 3D Land, also known as the savior of the 3DS. It came out in 2011 and became quickly one of the best-selling games on the platform. It didn't revolutionize Mario games, but it was well crafted and it used the 3D feature well, but it is so damn easy. I played this game so much, but against the super easy levels I still couldn't finish the game. Most of the time my brother had me out. Now on to the next game, Mario Kart 7, the video game series that can be played by anybody. It released in 2011 as the first numbered game in the Mario Kart series, and it is the most sold game of the 3DS. It had 4 single player modes: Grand Prix, Time Trial, Balloon Battle, and Coin Runners. It supports download play, so you can play Mario Kart 7 with your bros instead going to your high school prom, now with better graphics than ever. But the multiplayer part of the game is excellent. I would even argue that the free multiplayer of Mario Kart 7, that is now a decade old, is better than the paid multiplayer of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. On the one hand, it had 32 mobs, 16 new ones and 16 retro ones, and it had a great multiplayer, but on the other hand it still lacked a lot of single player content. It was especially noticeable after Mario Kart DS, the handheld entry before Mario Kart 7, contained much more single player content like the mission modes. The interesting part about the game is that you can still find multiplayer games, so even if you don't have friends you can play multiplayer Mario Kart instead going to prom. No, better, play it during prom. Before Animal Crossing New Horizons and before that, Animal Crossing New Leaf happened, and surprisingly it was a smash hit on the 3DS. It was a new type of Animal Crossing because due to a mess up you became the mayor of a town. Besides the common activities, you can decide what to build in your city, like the coffee shop, which till this day I didn't build in my town. But correct me if I'm wrong, I think coffee is not the best for animals. You can even go to an island, which I didn't know until researching the video. Of course, you can visit your friends. In 4th grade, me and my friend had brought our 3DS to school and we played with Animal Crossing New Leaf. Surprisingly, my friend had orange trees and I never had seen orange trees up to that point. To this day, I don't know how she got them, because I have never found orange trees in the shop. The point is, I took one and planted it in my city, and then as the years went by, I planted more and more orange trees. So now I have orange trees all over the city. To sum this game up, great game, you should definitely try it. Moving on to the Zelda remakes. Guys and girls, I'm not an RPG guy. I respect those who like to have a great adventure in a fantasy world spanning over a lifetime. Hell, I couldn't even finish LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean. Metacritic says they are good games, so they are good games, I guess. The next game on the list is Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS, the only Smash game I played. It is a great game, and I mean a really great game. Great characters, good maps, so much single player content, and an astonishing soundtrack. A masterpiece of a game. And besides all of this, people still smash each other in multiplayer, which is great. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. It is such a well-crafted game. Retro Studios captured the essence of Donkey Kong Country games with the release on the Nintendo Wii, and the port is amazing. And the guys at Monster Games did an awesome job at building the game from the ground up. The story is shortly the following. There is this Tiki Tag tribe members that arrive on Donkey Kong Island, and the members of this tribe known as Tikis after a volcanic eruption had wakened them up. I wonder, do Tikis like Tic Tac? They hypnotize animals to steal Donkey Kong's bananas. Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong hit the road to get back their beloved bananas through 8 worlds. Basically, son and father are trying to speedrun Minecraft, involving a volcano and a factory. The adventure is spanning over 65 levels, and every level has its hidden secrets, like the hidden letters that spell Kong. So are you was, dear viewer, on the new pointer bucket list because you shall 100% Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Well, good luck. And lastly, the best game on the system, Mario Tennis Open. But seriously, it is a relatively good game. It features tournaments, 4 special modes, 24 Mario characters, plus your own customizable Mii. And for the first time it featured simultaneously online play, not to mention the download play. But the only problem is that nobody plays it. But you all gotta agree, it's no accident that it is one of the few Nintendo Selects titles. So get it now, before it's too late, because it will shortly run out of stock. All in all, I think the Nintendo 2DS is a great console out on its own, and the library of 3DS and DS games leaves the console still desired to this day. So if you want to ever try out the 3DS library for yourself and you don't care about the 3D effect, I would recommend getting this console.